Papyrus is a former American stationery and greeting card retailer that opened in 1973 and closed in 2020. Thank you for your suggestion. The company was founded in 1950 by Marcel and Margaret Schurman in their Berkeley, California kitchen. The couple were European immigrants, and when they arrived in the United States, they noticed that there were an opportunity for fine art-inspired cards and postcards in the market. With a few borrowed dollars, they began to import postcards, selling them to local stationers. At that time, there were thousands of small retail stationery stores throughout the country that were interested in carrying fine art cards and postcards. It was originally known as Schurman Fine Papers and operated as a wholesaler, importing fine art-inspired greeting cards, stationery, and other paper products from Europe. The Schurmans would sell the imported paper products to local gift and bookshops. In the first year of operation, the company earned $20,000. It would earn its first $1 million in 1961, and by 1965 it had a warehouse and several employees. The first Papyrus retail shop was opened in 1973 by Margaret Schurman in Berkeley, California. It began as a retail wing of the Schurman Fine Papers, now the Schurman Retail Group. The original store was open for less than $1,000 and featured a variety of fine art-inspired greeting cards, postcards, and other paper products. Over the next 5 years, the company opened more Papyrus retail stores across the United States and eventually opted to start selling franchises. In the 1980s, Schurman's Fine Papers had salespeople and showrooms across the country and began pulling in around $10 million in annual revenue. In 1982, the Schurman's youngest daughter and current CEO, Dominique Schurman, began working at the firm. In the 1980s, the company began domestic production of Papyrus products. Dominique would become the company's vice president within a few years. In 1991, Dominique Schurman became the CEO of Schurman Fine Papers and Papyrus. Her father had just retired. At that time, there were around 37 Papyrus stores nationwide, and the company was bringing in $10 million per year. By 2005, the company operated around 146 Papyrus retail shops. Papyrus sold a variety of luxury paper products, including a selection of stationery and greeting cards. The chain is perhaps best known for its high-end greeting cards that often incorporated items like buttons, fabric, leather, zippers, glitter, and other embellishments. The stores also offered products like journals, note cards, gift wrap, and even customized invitations. In 2009, the Schurman Retail Group sold the Papyrus brand and wholesale division to American Greetings, while buying 341 American Greetings retail outlets. In addition to the American Greetings retail stores, Schurman Retail Group also acquired Carlton Cards outlets in Canada. Following the American Greetings deal, the company began earning $200 million in annual revenue. By November of 2019, the Schurman Retail Group was looking to get rent reductions from landlords and considered closing stores.
Popular greeting card retailer Papyrus is closing all of its stores, including the 5 Maryland locations. On Facebook, the retailer's parent company thanked its customers for their business, saying American Greetings will now control the brand moving forward. CBS News reports all 254 stores nationwide will close within the next 4 weeks.
On January 16, 2020, it was announced that all 260 remaining Papyrus and other Schurman retail stores would be closing. On January 17, 2020, liquidation sales began in all stores under the management of Gordon Brothers. 30 of their closed stores would be picked up by PaperSource by early of March 2020. Many Americans gave up cards in favor of digital alternatives, or they'd send fewer cards between major holidays such as Christmas and Valentine's Day, analysts said. Major retailers, including CVS and Walmart, have cut back or considered cutting back on shelf space for greeting cards, and card companies have closed hundreds of locations. It had been announced that all 254 remaining Papyrus, Paper Destiny, Niquidi, American Greetings, and Carlton cards would be closed. The company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So what are your favorite memories of this place? Leave a comment or a suggestion for a future video below. Thanks for watching.